Hello, I'm Jennifer, and I'd like to introduce to you the Riedel Artist Intercom system. Let me just explain to you why you need a professional intercom solution which is so easy to install that even I can do it. We'll start with the Red Bull Air Race, a new global event. Or what about major car racing events? Or just think of all those TV stations and theaters out there. Reliable communication is needed everywhere. Riedel offers you a wide variety of intercom technologies. I'd like to explain to you how simple it is to set up a basic artist system in just 5 minutes. First of all, you have to choose your matrix size. This is the heart of an artist intercom system. Let's start with the Artist 32. This frame is the smallest in the Artist family. You can equip this frame with up to 4 client cards, providing a total of 32 ports. By the way, that's why we call it the Artist 32. You see, we like to keep things simple here at Riedel. All Riedel frames have redundant power supplies and low noise ventilation. And all components are hot swappable. Now, let's fill the frame with life. All you need is a single CPU card to run the system. Of course, you can add a second optional CPU card for redundancy. Let's take 2 of these CPU 128FG2 cards with fiber connectors. With this option, you're able to scale the system by adding frames to provide a solution for up to 1,024 users. And don't worry, even with the largest artist systems, there is no limit to the amount of simultaneous conversations. You just expand the system by adding a second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth frame to one fiber ring. It's that simple, really. So what else do I need? Yeah, a Cat5 client card to interface my panels. Of course, I could also have chosen a coax client card because all Riedel panels have both possibilities, Cat5 and coax cable for people who can't decide. However, I also need to connect some analog 4 wires and some AES digital signals into my intercom matrix. That means I'm going to need an analog client card and an AES client card. But wait, I could make some savings here. Since I only have 2 AES signals, I could use the empty ports on my Cat5 panel client card. Why? Because at Riedel, all signals between a frame and a panel are pure AES3 signals. That means you can also send panel data over digital audio routers. Seems like the wonks on the top floor had some pretty smart ideas. What's that? Oh, hi, that must be my Riedel Artist order. Just put it down there. Great, thanks a lot, bye. The good thing is, when you order a Riedel system, it arrives already set up. The frame, with all the client cards inside, as you've specified, and the unit will be shipped to you, already tested and ready to go. Now that's what I call service. I haven't shown you the most important part of an intercom system, the user interface. With Riedel, you can choose between different series of high quality and easy to use panels. Hey, and just look at the design of this 1000 series panel. Isn't that cool? Only 56 millimeters deep, with individual listening level controls for each key, an 8-character LED display, which can be seen in direct sunlight, and guess what? The audio quality at the panel end is digital since we're using the AES format. To connect your panel to your mainframe, simply take the Cat5 cable from the Cat5 port of your frame and connect it to your panel. There we are. Nothing else needs to be done. No additional wiring for data. And now, sit down if you're not sitting already. each 1000 and 2100 series panel has an additional analog audio in and out and a GPI connector. So you can have the panel in 2-channel audio mode and trigger GPIs over just the one cable attached to your matrix. Now that's what I call intelligent thinking. Well, you've seen a rack mount panel. Now, if you use this Artist desktop panel in 2-channel mode and use the second additional headset connector, you can have 2 people using the same panel at the same time in the same room for the same show. Or you could use it as a high-quality commentator unit. Or you could feed program sound to a monitor speaker while you're using the panel. Or, well, let's just stick to basics first. Before you can use an Artist Intercom, you have to configure the system, and that's just about as easy as opening the boxes that it came in. Just start the Director software on a Windows system by double-clicking on it. No installations necessary. Choose your frame size from up here and place it on your worksheet. Double-click on it, and you see the inside of your mainframe. Now you can configure the client cards in the slots by selecting them from the pull-down menu. So we have 2 CPU cards, 1 Cat5 card, and 1 AIO card. Just add 2 PSUs and you're done. You see how all the client card ports become visible now? These are actually the ports where we connected the panels earlier. Now, from the pull-down menu, select the panel type connected to the port. For the Cat5 port 1.1, we connected an RCP1028. On the second port, we have a DCP1016 connected, and on the analog client card, we have a 4-wire on port 2.1. Done. Now do the same with the second frame and the second DCP next to the red box. Hi, Jennifer. The postman said he left the big red Riedel box here. I'm so excited. Hey, Caitlin, nice to see you. Just be patient about the box. Could you do me a favor? While I finish the setup of the system here, could you be so kind as to unpack and install the second frame and desktop panel next to the red box and connect the GPI out to the box? Okay. Thanks. Back to the Director software. Go to the Network tab on the left side and open the network tree. Here, you'll find your panels sorted by client card ports and nodes. Now, if you double-click on the RCP1028 panel, you get a what you see is what you get view of your panel. With a right-click on the panel, you enter the properties, where you can change the name of the panel. To add a call to the panel, simply use your mouse to drag and drop the DCP1016 panel to any key of your new desktop panel. Congratulations! You've just programmed your first call to port. The DCP panel below now reminds you not to forget to return the call. Just drag the local RCP label to the DCP. Done. I'll just do the same with the third panel at the second node. Of course, you can place any of the commands on a key manually. Simply right-click on a key with your mouse and select a command. You can even stack up to 16 commands on a single key. To save the configuration to the mainframe, you need to set your notebook's IP address to the default Artist IP address range, and when you click on the Net button, the blue Connected sign lights up. Now, Director is connected to the system. With the Save button, I can save my configuration to the system. Done. Caitlin, are you ready with the node and the panel yet? Yes, Jennifer, I just finished. Just close the fiber ring by connecting the fiber cable to the CPU. You should see my node now online in the Director software node overview. Yes, I can see it online now. Thanks. With the Director software, you can see the live status of the system. Just click on the panel which is connected to Caitlin's node and select Live Status. Caitlin, can you please press a key on your desktop panel? Here, you see it in real time in the Director. And even better, when I go to Remote Control, I can even press a key or change the volume of the cross point on Caitlin's panel. Hey, Jennifer, what are you doing with my panel? Just imagine the possibilities or the control you can have if you're in charge of a large system. Now, to show you what the red box is all about, we have to trigger out the GPI, which is connected to Caitlin's panel. I simply add the Switch GPI Out command to my panel and select the GPI at Caitlin's panel. Done. Caitlin, are you ready? Yes, everything's set up. Okay, then please step back from the red box. Well, folks, now that the two-node Artist Matrix Intercom system is set up and all the panels are running, it's time for the Riedel Party!